Here I will try to explain to the less intelligent the dangers of hypocrisy when it comes to religion. It is the Christian's doctrine that gluttony, overindulgence, and overconsumption of food, drink, or wealth items is supposed to be one of the deadly sins. But you will have some of the biggest Christians who pray over unhealthy food, unhealthy amounts of food, and they will say, you know what? I know it's wrong, but I'm so delusional and far removed from intellect that I'm going to ask my God to bless my sin anyway. Now, those will be the very people that can easily see the sin with the prostitute. Okay? You got a lot of big belly, obese pastors. Oh, I'm coming to step on some feet this morning. You hear me? Can't even control their flesh, but will jump up in a pulpit on a microphone and try to tell other people how to control themselves. You got to master you first. And you guys, some of you secretly hate people and you secretly want them to do worse than you. So you come to my channel and say, oh, it's a better way to encourage people, blah, blah, blah. But you're over there encouraging them to kill themselves because it just makes you feel better about yourself. Who's the miserable one? But the hypocrisy. This is the problem we have with religion, Black folks. We're not the only people do it, but my concern is us, okay? You can't say that you're going to commit one of the 7 deadly sins on camera for the world to see. That's how brazen and bold and delusional some Christians are. And then, oh, everyone is, not only are we committing this sin on camera for the world to see, but we will ask our God to bless it. We're going to rewrite the very doctrine that we claim we abide by. We're going to rewrite it to excuse our behavior, for our wrong. We're going to rewrite it. And the rest of the world is supposed to be so stupid that they don't catch that you just condoning your own sin. But you're so easy to see other people in the wrong. Not only is gluttony one of the 7 deadly sins, we all have things we struggle with. But can you just imagine the delusion of one to record it, upload it for the world, then tell their God, oh yeah, forget that you said this is a sin. Not only are you going to forget that you told me this is a sin, but you are going to bless my sin. And you sit here and you perpetuate this foolishness to less intelligent individuals all across the world. And the children with impressionable minds. Greed. One of the 7 deadly sins, right? Greed. Do we need to look that up, people? One of the 7 deadly sins, but you'll have people just greedy for money, that they will commit the gluttony to get the money. And some people would be committing the gluttony whether they had any money involved or not. Money is just the excuse for them to commit the gluttony. They'd do it if they didn't, they would do it with lesser quality foods, but they'd still be doing it. We all have our issues of life. We're all suffering with something we do that's not right. But we all don't get on camera and promote it, get paid for it, and then tell the world that, hey, you can do anything you want to do that's called sin, but all you have to do is just ignore and cherry pick the parts of the Bible that works for you. This thing is bigger than greed. This thing is bigger than gluttony. This is about spreading delusion all over the world. This is about spreading hypocrisy all over the world. And this is about exploiting people who don't have the intellect to call you out on it. Yeah, this is way bigger than y'all think. Y'all not telling these mukbangers that's chasing the money with the poor diets, you're not telling them, oh, well, it's a better way to be an example. And you can do it like this and you can do it like that. But you have just me, one person with an opinion. You want to come and tell me? I'm not spreading any misinformation. I'm only taking what people are putting on the internet because they have no pride, no self-respect, no respect for their family, no respect for anyone. And I am just talking about it. You don't have a problem with the person that's in the Dead act of wrong. You have a problem with the person who noticed that that person is in the dead act of wrong. Oh, yeah, it's a lot wrong with us as a society when we no longer blame the villain, but the people who observe that that's a villain. This world is scary. You hear me? It's scary.